It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another presentation of Millville Thunderbolt football as Milville now goes for its 6th straight win. They're in Ocean City tonight at Carey Stadium. We will be streaming the game via the Cape Atlantic League live feed, but otherwise we'll be commenting here during the game. So we hope you stick around here on Quinn Broadcasting, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and of course on the Channel 22 that you are now watching. I'm Fred Melendez. I'm along with Ariel Melendez. We have Millville coming in with a 5-game winning streak, a very tough opening season loss in a game that could have gone either way. 2 state champions, of course, Toms River North and Millville, state champions. They met at the Battle of the Beach on Friday night, that first Friday night, and it was a tough 14-7 loss. But really, Millville didn't do badly, but they just couldn't find a way to score till the fourth quarter. And by that time, Toms River North pretty much at the scoreboard had locked it up. Yeah,
and that was a game I think we expected to be a defensive battle. That was kind of 2 of the best defenses in the state of New Jersey that we've seen. And Millville's just been on a roll pretty much the entire rest of the season since then. As you mentioned, they're going for their 6th straight victory in this one. And by pretty convincing scores, I'd say, in pretty much all of the games. And we'll get into kind of some of their stats in a minute. I think one of the things to look at with Millville, I hate to start with a negative, but there's rarely any negative with this team. The only thing is penalties. This Millville team has really got into penalty trouble, and it hasn't hurt them yet, thankfully. But that's what happens when you're kind of playing those lesser teams, is penalties aren't necessarily going to hurt you. But if Millville is able to kind of cut down on that as we get towards the end of the season and to the state tournament, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Because, I mean, everything else they do on offense, defense, special teams, everything else is pretty solid for this team. And you like the mix that they have. Different players can get it done. Of course, Jacob Samat is really in control at quarterback. Latzia Brooks, of course, the big receiver. But then you have Teron Hale, who's equally effective. You have quite a dynamic duo there on the wide receiver spot. Yeah, I mean, this Millville team, you just take a look at kind of some of the stats coming in. Zamat is on his way to yet another 1,000-yard season. He's got 944 yards right now, has 8 touchdowns. Hasn't really gone into interception trouble. He's only got 4 interceptions on the season, so he's doing pretty well in that regard. He's also rushed for 44 yards as well, so you kind of like when your quarterback's able to be that kind of dual threat. But, I mean, when you have Demir White, you don't really need your quarterback to be rushing. I mean, he's got almost 350 yards and 4 touchdowns as well. But you mentioned Latzia Brooks, Teron Hale, some of those guys. Latzia Brooks has over 450 receiving yards. So a lot of Zamat's throws are finding Brooks, and he's got a team-high 6 touchdowns. But what also, you see this a lot in high school football, is guys playing on both sides of the field. And Teron Hale, or Latzia Brooks is someone who does that as well. For this defense that, I mean, has plenty of help back there. I mean, there's a lot of names you could look at, but Brooks does it too. He's got 2 pick sixes as well. So he's able to do it on both offense and defense. And talking about someone who can do it all, Teron Hale. Not only does he catch touchdowns, he throws them. He has 1 touchdown for 45 yards, so he's a perfect 1-for-1 on the season. I believe that was against Lenape, and he threw that 45-yard touchdown. So, again, a lot of these dual threats on this Millville team kind of doing it all on the offensive end and defensive end as well. Tyshawn Newman leads the defense with 5 sacks. Asir Cornish, we hear his name quite a bit throughout the broadcast. He's good at kind of getting in on those tackles. He leads the team with 8 solo tackles, 6 of them for loss. So he's done a good job of kind of getting into the backfield and kind of creating those losses. And then Kion Conyers as well leads the defense with 3 interceptions, and he's taken 1 all the way as well. You know, another guy on defense that I think doesn't get as much credit, I've seen Marcus Offer be involved defensively. Just about every game I've seen, he's either pursuing the quarterback or he's in on the play somehow. He might not be getting the tackles, but he's putting the pressure on the quarterback. Number 53 has been all over the field that I've seen. Yeah, there's a lot of names, I think, on this Millville defense that probably don't get, and it's those linemen. And I think they talked about that during the game against Shawnee when we had Sam on there, right, who I think did a pretty nice job coming in to help broadcast that game. Mentioned that exact thing. Those linemen don't get credit. as much credit as they should for kind of what they're able to do, because, I mean, they're kind of the head of that defense and kind of creating those holes and allowing those guys to come in, behind them or to open up those lanes to make spots. So, yeah, Mark is another one of those guys that probably should get more credit than he does.
Yeah, he's every time I'm watching the game, number 53 is right there, and we all know that's Marcus Offer. So, of course, he has the same name as a former Thunderbolt who played that well too. So I'm guessing that's his son. And Marcus Offer Sr., for lack of a better word to say it, also was a great defensive player for the Thunderbolts back in his day. So the defense has been playing well. Looking at some of the scoring that Millville's had since that loss to Toms River, they have not won by anything less than 14 points. Those two games that they won by 14 points were against Williamstown, 26-12. And, of course, St. Augustine, always a tough game to win because St. Augustine has a pretty decent program too. But Millville went there and won 21-7. Other than that, we had the 34-0 win over Irvington. Then we had the 26-3 defeat of Lenape. And last week, Shawnee came in and suffered a 38-14 loss. And they got that courtesy touchdown, as we were saying.
Yeah.
It was 38-7, but they got that late touchdown. And one of the plays that I loved watching in that game was the little screen pass to Lazia Brooks that he took shortly beyond the line of scrimmage, and he busted away for a 75-yard touchdown. That's the kind of player he is.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. And the funny thing about that game against Shawnee, because I got a chance to check that game out as well, was Millville actually was down 7-3, I think, in the first half.
Right.
And then, I mean, based on that score, I mean, Millville, well, whatever was said during halftime, whatever Coach Ayala said to that team during halftime, just clicked. Because they did nothing but great things after that. And yeah, we talk about that touchdown at the end. It kind of is what it is at this point. But Millville has you just mentioned the scoring that they've been doing ever since that opening loss. Kind of taking a look at what they've done throughout the entire season. They've scored a total of 159 points, throughout the entire season, which in high school football is pretty good.
And that's in 6 games. So
that's in the 6 games, and they have almost over 1,700 total yards. So between passing and rushing, as we said, Zamat has thrown for about almost 1,000 yards, and they've rushed for a little over 700. But I mean, everything, and I mean, we can take a look too at what they did against Shawnee as well, kind of going through, just a friendly reminder of kind of what happened during that Shawnee game. As you take a look here, we mentioned Millville scoring 38 points, rushing for 126 yards. And I think kind of something interesting in that game was Demir White, someone who is their primary rusher, was limited to just 33 yards in that game. But that goes to show you that Zamat can find other targets, or they have other guys back there as well that can run. But you see Zamat they had a total of 278 yards in that game. So Zamat did, everything he could. 404 yards. Only gave up 182.
Wow.
But you see those penalties. Now, we talk about against a team like Toms River, one of those top teams. That hurts you.
Absolutely.
12 penalties for 115 yards can really hurt you when you're playing against those top teams. So that's maybe the one thing that Millville's got to cut down on a little bit. But that's really, I think, the only thing we can say even remotely negative about what this Millville team has done so far this season, because they've pretty much done everything right.
Another guy who I think we need to mention on offense, the rushing of Naeem Sharp. He had 66 yards last week. He's another guy. This is what I'm saying. We got the 2 wide receivers, at least 2, maybe 3 running backs, and the quarterback that can throw accurately. This is a pretty nice offense overall. You get the blocking that these guys have been doing, and that's why the offense is scoring a lot of points this year.
I mean, and yeah.
5 unanswered touchdowns last week.
Yeah, and that kind of really set it all. And the fact that Millville is able to kind of turn it around like that when they're not having a good first half, because they really weren't able to get things going early on in that game, and it was similar to that Toms River game. So you were kind of thinking, the offense has been so good. Is this going to be kind of one of those where it takes them a little bit to get into gear? And I mean, again, whatever was said at halftime must have just really got to these guys, because after the half, after being down 7-3 going in, they did pretty much everything right on both sides of the ball, and especially against a guy like Papa, who's their primary guy for Shawnee. To be able to kind of limit him as well was a really big positive after kind of going in with that little deficit.
And something else that was key in that game as well, they had taken a 17-7 lead, which is decent, but then they got the touchdown with 4 seconds left, I believe, in the half to make it a 3-score game, and pretty much went the rest of the way. We're going to take a quick time out here. Ocean City, Millville coming up in just a little bit, so stay with us right here on Quinn Broadcasting.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care Health Network has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or an email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network. Ready when you are.
Hey parents.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
All right, we're back here. We're in the studio tonight. Ocean City is hosting Millville at Carey Stadium down there by the boardwalk in Ocean City. You can see the looks of how the field is back there. And I'm very impressed with all the number of houses they managed to build in between all that. That's quite a picture there at Carey Stadium. But again, Millville looking to make it 6 in a row. And Ocean City, they are kind of on the opposite. They come in with a 2-4 record, and they had won their opener against Pleasantville, tight game 14-6, but then 4 straight losses have happened. They put it together last week against St. Joseph Hamilton and won convincingly 42-7. So you know that Ocean City is going to use that momentum to try to give Millville as great a battle as they can, and their hopes are a little bit higher now after a win like that.
Yeah, and I think the funny thing to take a look at is they actually almost scored as many points as they did during their entire losing streak. They were outscored 143-45 during that 4-game losing streak, and you see that they scored 42 against St. Joe's. So they got back on track by almost scoring as much as they had during kind of that losing streak. And we kind of take a look down the list here. I call it quarterback by committee just because they've had multiple guys do it. It looks like Walker Baker is their guy, though. He's thrown almost 300 yards on the season, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's also rushed for 22 yards, but they have given the ball to a couple other guys as well. Ryan Hendricks has almost 100 yards on the season. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns, and John Moyer as well has about 60 yards on the season. But he's really, I think, their receiver, because you take a look at it, he's got 211 yards, 5 touchdowns. So he's caught 5 of their 6 touchdowns on the year, has Moyer. So 4 from Baker, of course, and 1 from Hendricks. And I think a name we're going to hear a lot of it. And you mentioned this before, kind of we got on. The guy whose name we're probably going to hear a lot in this one.
Yeah, Duke Gunther is going to be the main thrust of the Ocean City attack, mostly running attack. You mentioned the one quarterback there. Walker Bailey is the starter, but Ryan Hendricks came into that Pleasantville game when their starter got injured, and he led them to 2 scoring drives that got them that 14-7 victory. So they have a capable backup if they need to go to him.
Yeah, and just going more into what Gunther has done this year, I mean, he really is their guy. Almost 530 yards on the ground. And he's got 5 touchdowns. He also can be a receiver as well. If need be, he does have a touchdown on the year for 96 yards. But he's a name we're probably going to be saying quite a lot in this game as kind of their guy on the ground for the most part, and then Moyer as well, kind of another guy as a receiver. But on defense, Nick Layton is probably a guy we're going to hear a lot of as well. Has 77 total tackles on the season, and he's a guy that's going to get you if he can, because he's got 40 of those by himself.
Wow.
So he's kind of the guy.
Unassisted tackles. Wow.
As you take a look here, as we're almost getting ready to get underway, it looks like we just had our coin toss, or we're about to have our coin toss. I think we just missed maybe who will start with the ball. We'll obviously get that as we get towards the beginning of this game, but just another name as well, Ryan Callahan on defense as well. He also has a fumble recovery for a touchdown for Ocean City. But yeah, Ocean City getting back on the winning track with that 42-7 win, but Millville looking to keep it going for their 6th straight win. With Ocean City getting back, I think we should have a pretty good game.
Looks like Ocean City won the toss because the officials looked to them first. Millville will get choice of possession.
It looks like they want to go left to right. Is what it looks like they have called for. I believe that was Zamat who asked for it.
Ocean City's going to receive the football. I think.
So maybe you don't necessarily. We didn't quite see maybe who won the toss because usually you don't. Usually the team that wins the toss doesn't elect to take it, but maybe Ocean City's feeling confident.
The reason I said that Ocean City won the toss is because after he flipped the coin, he tapped the Ocean City guy on the shoulder, and that usually means that that's who won the toss.
And normally you don't see teams being that aggressive in wanting the ball first, is they usually want to take it in the second half, but Ocean City might be feeling a little bit of more confidence now getting their first win, and they want to just keep it going.
Nothing wrong with trying to get on the scoreboard first, and that's what head coach Kevin Smith is going to try to do here for the Red Raiders, giving the ball to his offense and see if they can produce something on the opening drive of the game. From Cary Stadium, it's Millville at Ocean City. The Thunderbolts versus the Red Raiders. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. And we are using a stream, as you can see right there, Cape Atlantic Live sports media stream. Millville will be kicking off. So in a way, this works out to Millville's advantage too, because if they win coin tosses, they defer all the time. So
they're essentially getting what they want. Anyway.
Yeah, there you go. Looks like it's a beautiful day. It has been a beautiful day across South Jersey. You see the sun setting there, and it's a perfect night for football. Millville will be kicking off to Ocean City. Glad to have you with us here on Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live, and on Channel 22. As I always say, get the snacks, popcorn, and sodas ready as we are underway. Kickoff going to land at about the 17-yard line, brought across the 20, 25, 30, and tackle near the 35, maybe about the 34-yard line. So Ocean City, decent starting position for this first drive.
And what also looks like it might work out in Millville's favor is you could kind of see on that kick, there is still a little bit of a sun glare as well. Because it looked like Millville was kicking into the sun, and Ocean City was kind of running back into it. So that might work out a little bit into Millville's favor when you get to that second half as well.
So they spot the ball squarely on the 35-yard line. Walker Bailey at the quarterback spot. And the man we expect to see the ball a lot, Duke Gunther, number 5, right behind him. Try to do a little misdirection with the setup. Gunther gets the carry. He'll try to sweep to the far side, but Millville's defense totally strings him out. I see Brooks in on the tackle, and I'm not sure that his number's all bunched up. But yeah, Brooks I saw in there, and about 2 or 3 other guys.
Yeah, and Millville likely knows that Gunther's going to be someone they're going to have to pay attention to. And I mean, Walker went to him right away, so you know that he's going to play. If Ocean City's going to have, a good evening, he's going to play a big role into it. And you can see already they went to him right on the first play.
2nd and 10 from the Ocean City 35-yard line. Millville has 4 men right there on the line of scrimmage and 4 up tight. They're really bunching up that offensive line. Now they move around. Shotgun formation, a whistle, and do we get a procedure or a timeout? Not sure what they're calling here.
Yeah, there's no flag, so it doesn't seem like it's a penalty. Maybe just a spot. Maybe just the ball wasn't spotted correctly. There's no penalties, so it might have just been an official timeout to just get something figured out. No, they are backing up Ocean City. At least it looked that way. The Ocean City coach didn't exactly look... Where's that?
Yeah.
Someone didn't look happy on the sideline.
Yeah,
it looked like that's actually Millville.
Coach Smith is talking things... Oh, right. That's Millville's team. I'm sorry.
So, but it doesn't... It looked like they were going to move Ocean City back, but it looked like it was just them going into their... Yeah, I don't really know. It may have just been an official... I know we had some of those last week against Shawnee, or some official timeouts, but regardless, we're back, and at the same spot.
Quick throw down the field. It is caught. That is the wide receiver who's going to be a factor tonight, John Moyer. Perfect strike. He put it right where it had to be. Walker Bailey completes the pass, and they've got a big first down.
Hey, take a look here. He didn't really need plenty of time, but he had enough time there. And I mean, that was good man coverage there from Milville. That was number 7, Kashawn Jones, who was on the coverage, but that was just a perfectly placed ball.
35-yard pickup, 1st and 10 at the Millville 30. So Walker Bailey with a big strike puts Ocean City deep in Millville territory. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Moyer goes in motion. Meanwhile, Gunther spins free to the 25-yard line. Duke Gunther with about a 5-yard gain.
He was able to get that original hole to be able to kind of get up there, but a good job by Millville of cutting him off before he was able to break off any further.
Ball spotted at the 25, a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5. Ocean City doing exactly what they want to do here. They took the possession, and they're looking to score on their first drive.
Yeah, when you're a team like that has come off such a lengthy losing streak, you want to get as much confidence as you can early on, and again, probably playing into the decision of why they wanted the ball first.
2nd and 5. Handoff, trying to sweep to the left side. That is Gunther again, breaking tackles, but all that work for maybe a yard.
And if you couldn't tell that Millville's pretty aware of who their guy is, I mean, again, 2, 3, 4 guys in on the tackle on Gunther there.
They're not going to give him a yard. They're going to make it no gain. So it's 3rd and 5 from the 25 of Millville.
And this is a big down for Millville as well, as Ocean City able to get down the field on that long throw by Walker. But if they could stop him here and maybe limit it to a field goal, that's avoiding a lot of damage there.
So it's 3rd down and 5 from the 25 of Millville. In shotgun formation once again is Walker Bailey. Right next to him is Duke Gunther. Handoff. Oh, he keeps it. And again, good read by the Millville defense. Let's pick up some numbers. 11 and...
See, 11 for
Millville.
Yeah, 11.
That's Teron Hale. Let's take a look here.
So, yeah, take a look again. Millville didn't bite on that fake one bit. You see number 8 in there as well. That's Asir Cornish, another name we're likely to say throughout the day. But, yeah, Millville didn't bite on that fake one bit. And
so it's a yard short, a 4-yard run by Walker Bailey. 4th and a yard. And they're going to go for it. From the 26 of Millville.
And you have to imagine this is going to Gunther.
I would think so.
Let's see if Millville really... Oh, no, he's going to throw.
Throwing into that left corner. Oh, a great defensive play to knock it away because the intended receiver there, Moyer, had a bit of an angle. But a big 4th down play there for Millville's defense. I don't know if they're going to show that replay, but nonetheless, that was great coverage to knock the ball away in the end zone, and Millville will take over on downs.
Yeah, and as you see, we'll take a quick look here. Mainland with a 7-0 lead over Clearview. I know we're kind of keeping an eye on Mainland in regards to Millville later on, but Mainland up 7-0, and I think kind of an interesting decision there for Ocean City to go for it there.
Zamot, they fumble, and that play's going to go nowhere. So the carry made by Demir White and a fumble on the play really kind of shut it down immediately. Loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the Millville 25. Zamot in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers split to the left side. A quick toss that way and some open space. 1st down at the 40-yard line. That was a great cut by Hale. He got the pass and just perfectly went up the field and got a big gain of about 15, 16 yards.
And you don't even need to see the number to know when Hale's on the field. When you see someone who's able to juke defenders out like that, you usually know it's Hale.
16-yard pickup, 1st and 10 Millville at their own 41-yard line. First quarter action, we don't have a running clock that we can base anything on, so we'll just do our best to just describe the action as it happens. Handoff, and after about a yard gain, that's going to be it. He forged forward for a little bit more. Some good determined running by Latzia Brooks. Brooks was not to be denied. Watch him run here. Got some blocks that opened up. He tried to hit that hole. Got to the 42 and 43, maybe the 44. His forward progress should be near the 44, and that is where they mark it.
And he was dragging about 3 or 4 guys on that run.
So it's 2nd and 7. They wanted more on that, but Brooks got as much as he can. Sets up 2nd and 7 at their own 44-yard line. Handoff across the 45, down at the 50-yard line. That is number 22, the man that we're going to see a lot too, Demir White.
Yeah, so a good job by Milville. Those couple of plays, I mean, obviously you had the big play by Hale to get them that first down, but the running, just to be able to get that first down again. And
White breaks the tackle, gets a first down and a lot more. Across the 40 and inside the 35 on 3rd and 1. So Demir White with back-to-back runs. And Millville's now set up at the Ocean City 35 following that 15-yard run. 1st and 10. Thunderbolts. Zamat handles the low snap, looks to his right, and incomplete, looking for Brooks.
But we do have a flag on the play. We're going to try our best to figure out what it is. But we do have a flag. I wonder if it's some kind of interference. We'll wait for the official's call.
Illegal man downfield.
Oh, but Ocean City's going to decline, so they'll take the incomplete pass.
Yep. Interesting choice.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. And you see down at the bottom there, Kingsway with a 6-0 lead in their first quarter over Cherokee.
I'm going to keep a close eye on that one because Cherokee is the next opponent for the Thunderbolts. That one also on the road next week. So it's 2nd down and 10, Thunderbolts at the Ocean City 35. Jacob Samat coming back into the huddle with the play that Coach Ayala wants to call here. 2nd and 10. Double wide receiver set to the right side, single receiver to the left, wing formation to the left. Back to throw, Samat, good blocking up front, has time to throw, and it's incomplete. Might have been knocked away by Gunther. Duke Gunther was in the area and probably knocked it down.
Yeah, and Zamat here has plenty of time to throw. Good kind of blocking up front, but that's just good coverage by Gunther there.
Intended for Keshawn Jones. So it's now 3rd and 10.
And Millville kind of in a similar situation, been able to get down the field, but kind of have stalled around the same area as Ocean City.
Big 3rd down play. Zamat, time to throw. Now he ducks away and he's going to be sacked at the 44-yard line. Number 52 on the sack for Ocean City, and that is Justin Gooden. So a big defensive play by Gooden.
Take a look here. Zamat had a bit of time to throw, just couldn't find anybody. By the time maybe he decides to take off, that Ocean City defense is already on him.
So that sack cost Millville 9 yards. And with 4th and 19, they are going to elect to punt the ball.
And so despite a couple of nice plays and a nice catch by Teron Hale, Millville ends out stalling out on their first drive as well.
Little pooch kick, and it bounces around the 15-yard line, going to die at the 16. So we have a timeout on the field. First quarter action, both teams with possession, and we are 0-0. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back.
Hey parents, there's something you should know.
If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
So Ocean City with possession. Their second drive, they hand it to Gunther, looking for some running room. Bounces it outside, but again, tremendous pursuit. That is number 11, Teron Hale, who just did not give up on the play, and I don't know that he got anything.
Yeah, Gunther looked like he was going to be able to. I mean, he did bounce off a couple of tackles there and looked like he had a chance, but again, great pursuit by Hale and a couple other members of that Millville defense to be able to limit him to
nothing.
Not yet, to exactly nothing. It looked like he was going to be able to break something off.
He was trying to bounce it outside to the right, but Hale would not have anything to do with that, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. The Red Raiders looking back, a little quick screen, and it's dropped. It was intended for Gunther.
It looked like that was knocked down by Tayshawn Newman, who was all kinds of in Baker's face right there.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
So you have an update. Mainland now up 14-0 over Clearview in the first quarter.
So the Mustangs are riding high at the moment. 14 points in the first quarter. 3rd and 10 for the Red Raiders at their own 16. Walker Bailey brings the troops to the line of scrimmage. Duke Gunther to the quarterback's left. Looking for the quick toss, complete. And again, quickness to the ball. The catch made by John Moyer.
Looked like Asir Cornish was in on that tackle. I think Baker maybe just playing it a little safe on that pass, going for that short one, just seeing if his receiver could maybe break off a couple yards.
He only got 3. So it's 4th and 7 punt formation for the Red Raiders. John Moyer getting set to punt the ball away. Good snap from center. Kick is away. And it's going to come down at the 50. Taken by Hale right at the 50. Gets about 10 yards up the field. Depends on where he stepped out of bounds. They're going to give him the 37-yard line, looks like. So
Yeah.
that's a 13-yard return.
I wasn't sure if Hale was going to pick that up or not. Maybe you could kind of tell where it was going to bounce because it almost looked like it was going to hit out of bounds.
So Hale brings the ball to the Ocean City 36. Great starting position. Millville second possession in Ocean City territory. And now a whistle.
Yeah, again, no flag, so it looks like, this is just an official. I don't think anybody called timeout. So, again, looks like just an official mishap.
All right, they reset the ball at the Ocean City 36. Oh, the fumble, and getting on top of it quickly. That is Demir White. So that's 2 times that Millville's fumbled on the handoff. And lucky to get both of them back, especially that one.
Yeah, White was quick to jump on that one. Yeah, there's been a little bit of a miscommunication. I just mentioned the second time that Zamat and White have not been on the same page.
Yeah, you don't want to be putting the ball on the turf and giving Ocean City any kind of momentum by a recovery of a fumble. So it's 2nd and 11 at the 37 now. Zamat hands off to Brooks. He'll try to sweep to the left side. He's got some room. First down. Inside the 20. And he's going to go into the end zone. 37-yard scamper to the left. Let's see a field goal on the board. Look at the speed.
And that was probably about as easy as a touchdown as Brooks will score, as he had pretty much all the room in the world on that left-hand side.
So a 37-yard scamper, and Millville's on the board first.
Yeah, that little fumble didn't hurt them any bit.
So right now they try the extra point kick. Their kicker, Lorenzo Lewis, will try to make it 7-0. Not sure why all these delays are happening.
Looks like we're just getting the proper amount of players on the field because we just had one run off and one come back on. So I think just personnel changes.
The holder is Reggie Holy. Kick is up, and the kick is through the uprights. It's good. So a good portion of the first quarter in the books, and Millville has the first score of the game at 7-0 Thunderbolts. They'll kick it off after this.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
So you can kind of see that Ocean City does kind of use, as we mentioned earlier, on that quarterback by committee, just giving Baker a little bit of a break and getting Hendricks in there for one.
3rd down and 9 as the Millville defense again looking to make a stop. Ball spotted at the Ocean City 33-yard line. Bailey back in the game, looking now. He scrambles to his right. He's going to try to run, and he's not going to get very far. Is that Hale? No, that's Brooks on the tackle. Brooks gets him at about the 37-yard line. That'll be far short of the first down.
Yeah, good job by the Millville defense to cover up any lane that Baker may have had to throw the ball, forcing him to kind of use his legs, and just a nice tackle there by Brooks.
John Moyer, their punter, getting set to punt this ball away. 4th and 5 for Ocean City.
And that's what you want from Millville after you get that scoring play, is you want to be able to force them in a 3-and-out and get the ball right back.
There's the popcorn we were talking about. Somebody's listening.
Almost a fumbled snap there, but
good job by Moyer just to get that punt away. And boy, does he get it away back to the 15-yard line. and nowhere to run. But he gets away from one man. I'll tell you what, Teron Hale did everything he could with that, but there wasn't much as pursuit was too strong. The final tackle made by Talon Fisher, number 7.
Take a look here. I like the footwork from Hale. You see him with the stiff arm there. Tries to kind of get another one away there. Almost does. You always like to see when they pull out the stiff arms. It's always usually a fun play. But Teron Hale doing kind of everything he could just to get the yardage that he could, because that was a really nice punt from kind of how far back Ocean City was.
Yeah, he put it inside the 20. Nothing wrong with that. Millville will start this possession at their 18-yard line. Not only is it a great punt, but good punt coverage as well. As much as Hale juked and jived, he couldn't get loose. Did a nice job of getting away from number 40, as we mentioned. Joe Pancoast tried to get him down, but the secondary pursuit made the play, and it's 1st and 10, Millville.
And we'll see how Millville is able to follow up their scoring drive. They're going to have to go quite a bit further down the field than they did on that drive.
Looking to throw. Zamat has time across the middle. It is incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, aside from that throw to Hale earlier on in the game, Zamat hasn't really been able to find his receivers yet.
We have a timeout on the field, so we're going to take a quick break. I guess we've reached the end of the first quarter, by the way the teams are moving. 7-0 Millville leads Ocean City. Back with period 2 in a moment.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small-town focused and customer-based. We know you, and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
And now, back to the game.
We move to the second quarter. Action already underway and running right up the middle. It looks like White taking it right up the gut. That is Demir White. Ball is spotted at the 27-yard line, so a gain of 9. Third down and short, 3rd and a yard. Those are the kind of downs you want to get offensively. Zamat in the shotgun. Tight formation to the right side. Zamat hands off. White scoots through for the first down across the 30. Near the 32-yard line. We'll see where they spot it, but most importantly, he's got the first down.
Yeah, especially after stopping Ocean City. You don't want to go 3 and out following that and give them the ball back. So a good job by Millville to get those yards there for the first down.
4 yards officially as they spot the ball at the 31, 1st and 10. A new set of downs for the Thunderbolts, leading 7-0 early second quarter. Zamat again hands off to White, trying that right side again, but Ocean City doing a good job of stuffing it up. Now, forward progress is a lot further up than where he was tackled. We'll see where they spot it. Here's the run. He got met at the 32-yard line. Now, I'm not going to be, you know what I'm saying, but he got to the 32-yard line. They spot him at the 30. Forward progress. What happened to forward progress? Anyway, loss of 1 is what that means. 2nd and 11 at the 30. So that loss of a yard puts the ball on the 30. Zamat in shotgun formation. Man comes in motion to the near side. Zamat looking to throw. Now he'll scramble to his right. Directing traffic, throwing, and is he inbounds is the only question. That is, who is that, number 8? I couldn't pick up the number, unfortunately.
And I don't think it's inbounds either way.
Okay.
'Cause he was coming
there's
back.
No official there to tell us.
And he was coming back, so yeah, I don't think he got the. I mean, Millville does it. That's number 15, but it doesn't look like they call that incomplete.
Shamar Collins with the catch, so it is incomplete. Another score from out of town. Burlington leading tied with Winslow 7-7. I'm assuming that's northern Burlington because I don't know that there's a Burlington. Anyway, it's 3rd and 11. Key down here for Millville. They need to get to the 41-yard line to keep this drive going. Fake handoff, Zamat quick toss, open hail, spin move, and he's going to be really close. He's going to be really close. Depends on the spot.
Well, if he has Teron Hale, he definitely has the first down. And we'll see where they mark him. I mean, regardless, it looks like the Millville offense is staying on the field either way.
Have they put the ball down yet?
I think we might have a... Yep, I think they're going to take a look.
They're going to take a measurement on the side. The ball is near the Ocean City sideline. They kept it there, so they are going to bring out the chains to see if he did get the first down.
Yeah, it looked pretty close there to me.
Again, we are taking the feed from the Cape Atlantic Live Sports Media Group. So some of the things you're going to see are associated with them, not Quinn Broadcasting. But we are just happy to be with you. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. Millville versus Ocean City. They are going to bring the chains from the other side of the field to see if Hale got enough.
It certainly was close, though, as we're going to take a quick 15-second break to share some of our sponsors that you can take a look at.
Complete Care, Millville Chiropractic Center, Mintz Insurance, Plowman's Windows and Doors, TD Bank, Thunderbolt Club, and the Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union.
Okay. So we're still waiting for the measurement. Now they have the chains in place. And, of course, with the sideline, we have no view of the football to give you an indication. And they are going to make it short.
So we'll see. An interesting decision here for Millville. Let's see. That does look like the offense staying on the field.
Well, when you've got running backs like Millville has, particularly Demir White, just a nice blocking up front, you can get that surge. Or maybe they'll bring in that the rugby scrum. Well, Washington Township coming back on Shawnee now, 14-13. Boy, that's not... Looking at where they spotted, that's really close.
And you have to think this has to be some kind of quarterback sneak, maybe?
We'll see. Well,
or he's a little too far back. Yeah, he's a little too far back to be a sneak. So we'll see what they decide to do here. A little bit interesting if they go with a pass here, but
send the man in motion. That's Collins. Handoff. They've got plenty for the first down.
That was as easy as you could get it.
Good blocking on that right side.
And a good pickup there as we take a look here. And just a nice run. He didn't really need much on that one to get the first down, but
Naeem Sharp with a strong run. 3-yard officially, so it's first and 10 rather, from the 44-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the right. Zamat looking in that direction. Airs it up deep. He's got his man, and Brooks is cruising into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbolts. A 56-yard strike. There was nothing fancy about it. Brooks just went down the sideline. Zamat waited for him to get down there and just lobbed it to him. Put it right where it had to be.
It's, again, really nice blocking by this Millville line as well. As you see, Brooks had, Zamat had plenty of time. Not that he really needed any to get down there. And, I mean, nothing else you can say about lots here. Brooks just completely wide open down the sideline.
So they'll try to put the extra point on the scoreboard. Lorenzo Lewis. The hold will be made by Reggie Holy. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Kind of saw it trace over the line. The optical illusion a little bit there. I couldn't tell where exactly it was, but the kick is good. And Millville, early on here in the second quarter, leading 14-0. The Thunderbolts will kick off in just a moment.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Millville leading 14-0 a few minutes into this second quarter. They scored late in the first quarter, and now here on their very next possession, a 56-yard strike from Zamat to Brooks. Lewis puts the ball in play, and this one's going to be short again. Actually, it goes back to about the 5. And brought out to about the 20. Still struggling forward. He'll spotted it maybe at the 21-yard line. That's about it.
Yeah, nice punt there to try and kind of pin them back deep. As you take a look at that scoring drive, a little bit longer than the last one. They needed 8 plays, 82 yards, capped off by that 56-yard pass from Zamat to Brooks.
And you like the touch that Zamat put on the ball. He didn't try to overthrow it. He just put it in a spot that Brooks could run right into it, and he ran it right into the end zone.
And a nice job by Brooks, too, to separate himself from his defender as well. Made it pretty much an easy catch for him.
So it's 14-0 Thunderbolts. We'll see what kind of response the Red Raiders will make here. On 1st and 10. Fake handoff. Rolls and completes to Moyer. He's near the first down. John Moyer on the reception. Nice pass from Walker Bailey. Tried to get Milville to go one way.
And again, Moyer wide open on that, able to get close to a first down for Ocean City.
I think they gave it to him. They gave him 11 yards.
I was going to say, yeah, he was close, so.
11-yard play gives the Ocean City Red Raiders a 1st and 10 at their own 32. And in motion to the near side. Handoff. This time he gets a lane to run through, and he's got a first down and more. This is the kind of play that Gunther can deliver for you. Right up the gut, Duke Gunther, and he gets it near midfield.
Yeah, you see how many defenders he just ran through to make this play.
He's a strong runner, and that's why he's the anchor of that running attack.
And Teron Hale doing a nice job of getting him down there as he looked like he was primed to go further.
18-yard run. First down at midfield for the Red Raiders. Looking to cut Millville's lead in half on this drive.
And that's probably the best play we've seen from Ocean City so far. No surprise it's come from Gunther.
And Gunther again breaks the tackle, jukes and jives for about 5 or 6 yards. That's some pretty nifty running.
It's again Hale getting the tackle there, just able to trip him up.
Duke Gunther with a nice move, picks up 6.
And he took a look just out of the grasp on that first tackle, or Millville almost had him for a loss.
So it's second and very makeable, 2nd and 4 now. on Millville's side of the field. Mainland putting a number on Clearview tonight, 28-0 in the second quarter. Shotgun formation. Bailey now puts a man in wing formation to the left. Hand off to Gunter. He'll try to sweep left. Good pursuit by the Thunderbolts. And a limited gain, maybe 2 yards for Duke Gunther.
And a nice tackle there by Kion Conyers. Was able to trip him up.
They will put the ball down at the 43. One-yard gain. 3rd down and 3 now. They need to get to Millville's 40 to keep the chains moving.
I wonder who this ball might go to.
Well, Gunther would be a good selection, but of course Moyer's made a couple of key catches as well. Moyer now moving to the other side, it looks like.
And Washington Township taking the lead on Shawnee, 19-14.
A lot of moving around of pieces here. Fake handoff. Bailey is going to be sacked. Took a little too long. I'm wondering why they didn't get that. That's Walker Baker.
Yeah, just good pressure by that Millville defense and getting in on the sack there is Sear Cornish.
Yeah, Cornish got the sack. I like to discuss the way that the quarterback there threw the ball back to the ref.
Just didn't have any open passing lanes. And again,
Loss of 9.
This Millville defense has been stepping up so far in this one, not really giving Baker much room to throw.
So the ball's back at the Ocean City 48, punting formation. Kick is away, no real pressure on the punter this time. Going back to about the 10-yard line. Good sidestep. Hale gets about 10, 12 yards. He's a good return man as well as receiver.
You know when you start to see those feet move side to side that Hale's likely to break out something big. Doesn't get a chance to do it on there, but just some really fancy footwork from Hale.
He got it past the 20. That's the key. The ball is being spotted at the Millville 22-yard line. Thunderbolts leading 14-0. We're about midway through the second quarter. Again, the game is in Ocean City, Cary Stadium, and we are streaming live and bringing you the game from a local perspective here. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. Millville looking to add to that score, 14-0 so far. Zamat, hands off. Sweeping to that left side. White gets it across the 25, down near the 27. He might have picked up about 4 or 5. Want to make mention of those who are watching us. Glad to have you all with us. Try to get some of the comments here. John Ball, Ralph Fowler, and 18 others are watching alongside. Ball is just shy of the 27-yard line, so I always go by the nose of the football. That nose of the football is facing the 27, so it'll be a 5-yard pickup. St. Augustine taking care of Eastside so far, 21-0. 2nd and 5 from the Millville 27. Zamat moving around. 4 players strung to that right side, right side, and now I think Millville's going to take a timeout. So I'm not sure exactly how much time is left. We're somewhere in the middle of the second quarter. Millville leads 14-0. We'll be back in just a moment.
Changing colors. Life's colors change daily for each of us. We go from happy to sad, anxious to peaceful. There's events we endure and ones we enjoy. The colors of life are always changing, but there's one that's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Come, let us introduce you to him, New Life Church, the church of many colors.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care Health Network has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day, including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or an email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network. Ready when you are.
Hey, parents.
And now, back to the game.
2nd and 5 for the Thunderbolts as we're back to live action. Man in motion, gets the pitch. They'll try an end around, and Hale's got some room to run. Zamat out at blocking. Hale's got a first down across the 40-yard line.
A little bit of a misdirection there from Millville pays off.
Do we have some yellow.
That might be coming back.
We have yellow. You know what that means, folks. I'm not even going to say what that is. Okay.
And what was going to be a nice play from Millville ends up coming back on the hold.
Well, this is the thing that Millville, as we mentioned at the outset, needs to avoid penalties. And this one's a costly one because it wipes out a first down. They'll put the ball back at the 16-yard line. 10-yard holding penalty. Second down and 16.
And Winslow up 14-7. That game in the first quarter over Burlington.
Zamat straight brought back, a little screen play, gets a block in front, cuts it inside, across the 30, 35, 40. Nifty run and a good cutback run there. That's Naeem Sharp on the reception.
So no harm, no foul on that penalty after that play. And it's just an innocent, just an innocent screenplay as Naeem Sharp's able to break down the field there.
Ball is spotted at the 41-yard line. That is enough for the first down. 1st and 10 Thunderbolts. A 25-yard gain. Now they try another quick pass to the outside. That's Brooks. Gets a first down, gets away. Across the 40, 35, and he's going to be going again. Unless he stepped out of bounds, he has got another touchdown. This one's 59 yards. Boy, Brooks makes it look like child's play, doesn't he?
It really is that easy for him.
He got away from one there, and then a good key block there. And then
that stiff arm.
He just outran everybody. But that's what he does.
Just to capitalize off of that with that stiff arm at the end to go all the way. And again, an innocent kind of short pass there from Zamat turns into a 59-yard touchdown as Millville is looking to go up 21-0. And they will.
The kick is good. So the Thunderbolts, striking like thunder and lightning, if you will, they now lead 21-0 midway or maybe a little deeper into the second quarter. Millville will kick off in just a moment.
Hey, parents, there's something you should know.
If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. we can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Kickoff now being made, and it's a short kick. We're going to spot it at the 39-yard line for Ocean City.
So decent starting field position here for Ocean City, but Millville doing a good job of starting to pull away in the second quarter. A 4-play drive, 78 yards, capped off by that 59-yard touchdown pass from Zamat to Brooks.
That's 78 yards from the 22. Remember that 10-yard penalty, so they were at the 16 at one point there, but some good plays. The 25-yard pass play to Naeem Sharp, and then the touchdown play. So 2 big plays for Millville on that sequence. And they lead at 21-0. Ocean City from their own 39. Walker Bailey sends a man in motion to the far side. Handoff, Gunther up the middle, and a short gain of 2.
Lenape up 16-0 on St. Joe's. That game in the second quarter.
All right. 2nd and 8 from the 41-yard line. Cross looking, and it is picked off. Or did he drop it? Incomplete.
No, they say incomplete.
Good coverage by Jay Neverett. Unfortunately, he couldn't reel it in completely. Double coverage. I don't know. It looked like he had possession and then he fell.
Yeah, but he knew right away that it hit the ground. So.
All right. Oh.
I couldn't tell that he dropped it either, but
I think they did count that interception. Millville's offense is going to be on the field at their own at the Ocean City 45.
Well, interesting, because the ref did say incomplete, but it does look like it was a turnover.
All right, we're getting a little bit of a discrepancy on the quarterback. I will say that I saw an interview by Kevin Smith where he called his quarterback Walker Bailey. So that's what we're going with. The head coach said it in an interview. I'm going with Walker Bailey. If the head coach doesn't know his quarterback, we're in trouble. 1st and 10 Millville at the Ocean City 45. That's more important right now. They lead by 21, looking to tack on. Zamat smartly moves, and he's got some running room across the 35. And if he wasn't tripped up there by number 24 for Ocean City, Clay Compton, he would have gone a lot further. So Jacob Zamat smartly moving upfield, gets it to the Ocean City 32-yard line, gain of 13.
You see Cherokee up 13-0 on Kingsway in the second quarter. And I think I just wrote the name down wrong. I don't think there's any discrepancy, except I don't know how to write a name correctly.
Okay.
So don't worry. Yeah. It is Bailey. I just don't know what I wrote down.
That's all right. Again, wide open. It's a matter of catching the ball, and it is caught. Touchdown, Millville. Brooks is having a night. 32-yard strike this time.
And Ocean City has just had absolutely no answer for Brooks, as he's been wide open on pretty much all of these touchdowns. See, Zamat, plenty of time there, and I mean,
he just broke away.
Yeah, it couldn't be any easier. Kept off with a nice little flip there.
John Moyer had no chance of staying up with him. So a 32-yard touchdown pass, the extra point coming. Lorenzo Smith puts it through. So 4 touchdowns in the game, and they're just doing what they do. Lorenzo Lewis, I should say, made the kick. Millville leading 28-0. The Thunderbolts will kick it off in just a moment.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors. Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Back to Ocean City we come. Ball is taken at about the 12-yard line, and I don't think he made it back to the 20. So the return made by Ocean City's number 34, that's Tristan Schmidt.
That was Terrence Ridgway on the tackles. You take a look at the scoring drive again. Thunderbolts didn't really need much time, especially after that interception. They needed just 2 plays, 55 yards. And, I mean, have a day if you're Latsier Brooks. That's a 32-yard touchdown for him. That's really been the story for Milville. They've been able to hit Brooks on quite a few big plays. As Mainland clearly getting on the scoreboard in that one. 28-7, Mainland still leading that one in the second quarter. But Brooks is everything you could have imagined he has been for Milville, as he usually is.
He has all 4 touchdowns for the Thunderbolts. He's having himself quite a night there at Carey Stadium in Ocean City. 28-0, Millville with the lead. Ocean City trying to get some offense. They go to Gunther, trying to sweep to the left side. He's got a first down, and he goes out of bounds near the 40.
Now you're likely going to see, I mean, at least you have to imagine if you're Ocean City putting the ball in the hands of Gunther even more so than they have been, just to try and get back into this game, because he's been a big part of their offense throughout the entire season. So they're probably going to try and use him to make something happen.
First down for the Red Raiders. He's marked at the 37-yard line.
I'd say for the most part, Millville's defense has held him in check for quite a bit of this game so far.
On first down, Gunther again with the carry. Breaks through, but is tripped up just as he gets going into the line of scrimmage. And he rolls forward to the 42-yard line. Second down and 5. Again, Gunther finding his way around. He's not going to get too far this time.
Looked like he almost ran into the back of his own player at the line of scrimmage as well. Played a factor, maybe why he didn't get much on that one. Millville will take it any way it can come, though.
Third down. They spot the ball at the 44-yard line. It'll be third down and 3. Ocean City looking for any kind of a pulse on offense. They'll need to convert on this third down play. Gunther again. I don't think he got there. He got to the 46. He needed the 47.
The official hand up, signaling fourth down, but if you're Ocean City, you're down 28-0 probably late in the second quarter. You're likely going to go for it here, as it looks like they will.
Yeah, and you would think Gunther would get it with a power run up the middle. He's got the power to do it. Duke Gunther.
I mean, that's all they've done on this drive, though. The offense is going off the field.
It looks like we're at the end of the second quarter. Is that possible? They're all going. Ocean City has left their sidelines, so I'm assuming we're at halftime. Again, we have no clock to judge by. All right, halftime it is, so quite a half for Latsier Brooks. More highlight films for whatever school wants to get a hold of him. And believe it or not, he's going to have another year with us. He's a junior. Big quarter, second quarter, first quarter, big first half. Millville leading 28-0. Halftime coming up in just a moment.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Changing colors. Life's colors change daily for each of us. We go from happy to sad, anxious to peaceful. There's events we endure and ones we enjoy. The colors of life are always changing, but there's one that's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Come, let us introduce you to Him, New Life Church, the church of many colors.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care Health Network has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day, including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Milville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or an email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network. Ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know.
If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna buy me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
Changing colors. Life's colors change daily for each of us. We go from happy to sad, anxious to peaceful. There's events we endure and ones we enjoy. The colors of life are always changing, but there's one that's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Come, let us introduce you to Him, New Life Church, the church of many colors.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
We're back here in studio, Quinn Broadcasting, and we're so glad that you're watching us along the way on Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live, and on Channel 22. Whichever way you're watching us, we're so glad that you're here. And welcome to the Latsier Brooks Show. He is owning Ocean City's turf there at Cary Stadium. He has all 4 touchdowns. And the first one he actually did as a rushing touchdown, a 37-yard rushing touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, Latsier Brooks has done just about everything you can ask for from Milville, as he's done all season long. He has all 4 touchdowns for Milville, had the rushing touchdown to start, and just had a couple of big plays throughout that second quarter. As Milville really kind of took advantage in that second quarter to get to that 28-0 lead at the end of the first half.
Yeah, they led 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. They didn't waste too much time getting back on the scoreboard once again. Early second quarter, a 56-yard pass play from Jacob Zamat to Latsier Brooks, 56-yard touchdown, and the extra point kick was good by number 45, of course, Lorenzo Lewis, making it a 14-0 game pretty much early on into that second quarter. And then another big passing touchdown. Again, Brooks has had his way. He's made himself wide open and available. The third touchdown that he scored, just a perfect lofted pass by Jacob Zamat down that right sideline, 59 yards in total, and the kick was good, making it 21-0.
Yeah, I mean, and what you've seen, I think, from, again, we talk about the guys who go a little bit unnoticed, is that offensive line has given Zamat plenty of time to throw, and Brooks doing what he has to do in getting open on the sideline as well. Those last 2 touchdowns, especially the 59-yard touchdown and the 32-yard touchdown, couldn't have been any more wide open. So I think if you're Ocean City, that's probably something you're going to talk about at the half is we've got to cover Latsier Brooks because he's tearing us up.
And, of course, the interception by Jaden Everett set up another quick score. 2 plays, 45 yards. Actually a 55-yard touchdown drive, 2 plays capped off by the 32-yard touchdown pass that you mentioned there. Extra point was good, and it's 28-0. We are going to get some stats for you at the other side of the break. We have Rich Van Noord to thank for that, so thank you, Rich. We'll get your stats up in just a moment. We're going to take a quick time out. It is homecoming at Ocean City. Not the kind of game that you want to see for your homecoming crowd, but it is homecoming at Cary Stadium. So we'll take a time out here and be back with more stats of that first half in just a moment.
Complete Care Health Network has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day, including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or an email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network. Ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know.
If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
Changing colors. Life's colors change daily for each of us. We go from happy to sad, anxious to peaceful. There's events we endure and ones we enjoy. The colors of life are always changing, but there's one that's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Come, let us introduce you to him, New Life Church, the church of many colors.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care Health Network has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day, including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Milville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or an email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network. Ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know.
If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Welcome back to Millville football, as Millville has dominated Ocean City so far in this first half. 28-0 is the score at halftime. And just again, thanking Rich Van Noord for the stats that he keeps sending those informations to us. Millville with 281 yards total offense. Ocean City just 102. So there's a good part of the indication how this game is being dominated by the Thunderbolts. Individually, Jake Zamat, 6 for 10, 198 yards and 3 touchdowns. For the Ocean City squad, Bailey has 3 of 6 completions, 1 interception, and 48 yards total passing. Rushing, we mentioned Duke Gunther, 14 carries, 60 yards. He's had a couple of big runs, but 14 carries, 60 yards, that's just a little over 4 yards a carry. So Millville's doing a pretty good job of getting him down to the ground once he gets going. For Millville, we have White, 8 carries, 35 yards. Sharp has 1 carry for 4 yards. And, of course, Brooks even getting involved in the running game as well. He has the 37-yard touchdown, 2 total rushes for 40 yards, and a touchdown. Of course, his receiving is certainly coming back into play once again. 3 receptions, 147 yards, 3 touchdowns for Latzia Brooks. And Hale, 2 for 26 on the receiving end. Sharp has a 25-yard catch as well. So Millville putting a number on the Ocean City Red Raiders tonight, 28-0 in the first half. Want to make mention of the fact that you can comment as you watch the games. I'm going to try to get that for you right now. Some of the people that are watching, Andrew Todd Owens, Bill Zidell, and of course, if you want to predict the final score, you can do that too. We always have that poll during the broadcast as to what the final score is going to be. Bill Zidell looks at a 42-0 score.
Well, we're getting close.
We're getting
already
close
28 up on that one. But yeah, mentioning the polls, you can always go to Quinn Broadcasting on Facebook, YouTube as well. And we're on Instagram as well, QBC TV. Let us know who you think is going to win this game. And I think a lot of people right now are probably saying Millville.
It looks pretty good for Millville right now. That 42-0 score is probably pretty close to what it's going to be. We mentioned Andrew Todd Owens is with us. Gregory Mitchell, I think he says it best. Brooks is a beast.
I mean, yeah, if you're Ocean City and you're just talking over halftime, he's got to be the number one guy on your mind of we have to stop this guy because it's been the Brooks show.
Absolutely.
For Millville in this one. So likely, Zamat likely just continues because they haven't had an answer for Brooks at all because he's been wide open on all 3 of those touchdowns that he's had. So you have to think Zamat's going to keep going back to the well if it keeps working.
At least one time because the possession for the start of the third quarter belongs to Millville. So more than likely they'll take at least one more shot towards a touchdown through the air. And Brooks has been unstoppable. Not only that, but he's getting himself so clear of everybody that he can almost waltz into the end zone. Ocean City really having a tough time covering Latzia Brooks tonight. And again, that's why, as Gregory Mitchell said, Brooks is a beast. We also have Sherwood Collins being with us here. As let's see, Toms River North scored 14 points. What makes you think that Ocean City could? Based on what we've seen so far, the Millville defensive pursuit, I think we don't give them enough credit either. They have really done a job of pursuing the football. They have the 1 interception, of course, and they just get after the ball. And Gunther, again, he's got his 60 yards, but other than that, Ocean City's offense is not really doing much. That defense is getting it done.
Yeah, and taking a look at some of the comments on YouTube as well, we have a couple other score projections Jeremiah Green 50-0. So he's going even a little bit further. We have a 35-14 Millville. So I kind of like that was while they're thinking maybe that Ocean City's going to get on that score. But I want to take a look at this comment right here. We talk about what Latia Brooks has been able to do. It's NN_Capalot. My boy Brooks, 99 overall, 98 speed, 89 jump power, 95 spectacular catch, and 93 juke move. That sounds about right to me.
Mm-hmm.
Those are going with his Madden 24 stats.
Yes, absolutely.
That all sounds about right to me because what Brooks is able to do with just his footwork alone, you see a lot of those moves he's able to pull out. That maybe gets him so wide open. He's got spectacular movement on the ground. And you talk about having another year of him with this Millville team. I mean, look at what he's doing now. You imagine what he does with one more year.
Yeah, he's only a junior, and it seems like he's been here at least 3 years already with the way he's been dominant on the football field for the Millville Thunderbolts. I know Bert Ayala has to love the fact that he's got that kind of receiver. And on the other side, you put 2 ones together, you get 11, and you get Teron Hale, who's not too shabby either.
Yeah, Millville has a lot of strong players on this offensive end and this defensive end as well. And just aside from, we mentioned that little blip on the radar in that first game of the season, and this looks like another Millville team that's just going to run their way through the competition.
We mentioned another person watching, Thomas Smith. He's liking the game as well. Brooks is lighting him up. That's what he has to say there. And looking here, we mentioned the 42-0 score. Want to say hello to Mark Lacey. He often watches our broadcast on the sports side of things. We also have Derek Anthony with the Let's Go Millville. So far, Millville is going, that's for sure. Andrew Todd Owens, we mentioned he heard his name on the way back to the stream. That's what we do. We let you know that we appreciate you watching our presentations of Millville sports here. The Millville Thunderbolt program over the last 4 or 5 years or so has just been one of the top programs under Dennis Thomas, and now Bert Ayala and the coaching staff also gets these players ready to do what they're doing in this game.
Yeah, and that's going to be a thing to look at in the second half is you never want to let your foot off the gas. You have a 28-0 lead, and you said Millville's going to get the ball to start this second half, so you have to imagine they're going to want to keep putting their foot on the gas, put that foot on their throats, as they say, and kind of just continue to run this ball down Ocean City and increase that score anymore because you never want to let up at any point. And another positive we have seen from Millville penalties. They've taken one penalty for technically 10 yards, 2 because the other one got declined, but just one penalty on the scoreboard for them. On that hold that ended up not mattering because, I mean, Sabat just went ahead and threw like I think a 30-something yard pass as we get ready. It looks like they are ready to start the second half here in Ocean City. Millville receiving the ball. So we'll get ready to take you into this third quarter of action.
So again, Millville pretty much getting what they wanted in terms of the coin flip. As we mentioned, when they win the coin flip, they generally defer. Well, Ocean City won the flip and decided to take the ball to start the game. So Millville getting pretty much what they like in the second half to start on offense. Second quarter score, Lenape is leading St. Joe's 23-0.
Yeah, St. Joe's having a tough couple weeks. That's the team that Ocean City beat 42-7 last week.
Ball is loose at the 25, picked up and taken across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That is Tayshawn Newman with the short return.
That actually looked like it was Jamal Wallace Jr., as Shawnee has tied things up at the half against Washington Township 22-22. Yeah, it looked like that was number 3, Jamal Wallace Jr., who actually took it back.
Okay, you're right. I was looking up at number 2. You're right. I stand corrected.
Regardless, Millville will have the ball here.
Absolutely.
Looks like
and again, it doesn't seem to matter what side of the field, how far back they are. They've been pretty much mowing things down here offensively. 4 touchdown drives. And when you get Latia Brooks involved in the running game, you're doing quite a job offensively.
And real quick, kind of before they get underway, Andrew Todd Owen saying, I should actually go to a game. I'm 2 blocks from the high school. Yeah, you absolutely need to check this football team out, especially that new stadium. It's a beautiful stadium over there.
So the Thunderbolts will start with possession here in the third quarter, leading 28-0. Man comes in motion to the near side. That's Hale. Now he squirts back and gets the handoff from Zamat across the 30, 35, and near the 40. Gets across the 40 and about a yard short of the first down. So a little sweep to the left there by Teron Hale.
And Zamat finding a way to get Teron Hale back in action. As I mentioned, a lot of Latzia Brooks with the ball, but getting Hale there in action on the rushing side of things.
Gain of 9. Mainland putting up some numbers against Clearview, 35-7. I'm guessing we have a penalty here because the referees are going to call a holding penalty.
So that's going to bring that back for Millville. And we talked about that at the half, was that they haven't taken penalties and already taking one on this opening drive of the third quarter.
So it'll be 1st and 20 back at the 23-yard line. Shotgun snap up the middle, getting a good gain of about 5 or 6.
That's Demir White finding a way to sneak through a little bit of the defense.
2nd down and 14. Millville going hurry up here as they're right back to the line of scrimmage. Zamat in the shotgun formation. Double wing set up for the Thunderbolts on 2nd down. Quick toss is caught across the 30. Some speed. Hale's got a 1st down the sideline, has a late block, and he is going to take it inside the 10. I'm not sure he got into the end zone. Yes, he does. Can you say a 71-yard run? Even though it was a pass officially, he ran a good 70 yards after the catch.
And they certainly got Teron Hale involved after Latzia Brooks had all 4 touchdowns for Millville. Teron Hale gets in on the action, and just nothing but open space down there. Is some good blocking there, and you see, I believe that's Demir White made that last little push that allowed Hale to get into the end zone.
I could hear the Lone Ranger theme. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but that's what that play looked like. You could just put the soundtrack to the Lone Ranger theme. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So again, just 3 plays for Millville, and that included a holding penalty on the first play. They wind up going basically 70. I give them credit for 77 yards because they got back to the 23-yard line. 3 plays, a 71-yard pass play from Zamat to Hale for the score. And very early here in the third quarter, Millville leads Ocean City 35-0.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Well, we just want to make mention now that Millville has the 35-0 score. It's a running clock for the rest of the half. If Ocean City scores, that changes, but it doesn't look like the Ocean City offense is going to get too much done today, although they have a kick return here across the 20 to about the 23-24-yard line. The return man for Ocean City is Tristan Schmidt, number 34. So there you have it. We're going to call it a 77-yard drive thanks to the 10-yard penalty. Most people might say it's 3 yards, 67 yards, but with that penalty, they actually covered 77 yards.
And Millville's made quick work of almost all of their touchdowns, only needing a couple plays each try to find a way down the field. It's been really big plays as well, as the Mott's been able to find Brooks and Hale for very long touchdowns.
Well, that's what we said at the beginning of the show. They have Brooks, of course, who's the main star of the pass receiving core, but Teron Hale makes a great secondary punch to that. Meanwhile, Gunther does not get very far at all.
And that's the other Zamat, Joseph Zamat, in on the tackle, not allowing Gunther to get anywhere. And that's something that Millville's done a pretty good job of. I don't know that Gunther's he's broken off maybe a couple of decent plays, but hasn't really found much, as Winslow now up 34-13 at the half over Burlington.
Second down play coming up for the Red Raiders. Walker Bailey checking into the huddle now with the play. Second and long. Two wide receivers split to the left. Handoff again to Gunther. Oh, I'm not sure if he did get tackled by his own man. Yeah,
I think he did run into the back of his own teammate, and I think it's the second time he's done that, and it's kind of stopped him on what could have been longer runs. But
yeah, Brendan Bergman, number 54, 6'2", 220.
Yeah, you don't want to run into that.
He is a bit of a wall.
As Delsey up 14-0 over Hamilton that game in the second quarter.
So the ball is spotted at the 27-yard line, or 26 rather. It's third down and 9. Ocean City just looking for anything, any kind of momentum offensively. They have not had much of it. From the snap, down the field, trying to hit the home run, and does he have it? No. Well covered. That's Kashawn Jones on the coverage, intended for John Moyer.
I haven't seen them go to the passing game too much, as it's pretty much been handoffs to Gunther for a majority of this game. But again, good coverage on the defense forces a 3-and-out from Ocean City.
Okay, we're looking at the lineup here. I guess they are in punt formation. Yep. All of a sudden, the clock has appeared on our score screen there. Yeah.
Well, now that we've got a running clock, we certainly appreciate at least getting anything. As that one took a good bounce for Ocean City, as it looked like it was going to go out of bounds, but ends up staying in.
Ball will be spotted at the Millville 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Again, a running clock once the lead is 35 or more. So that clock will just keep on ticking.
And again, feel free to comment on both YouTube Live and Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting. And they're having a lot of fun in these YouTube comments. I don't know about the Facebook comments, but Millville is looking like an elite track team, talking about the running that we've seen from Brooks and Hale. Thought I was watching the 4x100 meter relay on that quick screen. As Millville, heck yeah, all that speed on that last play was insane. And yeah, Millville has shown a lot of speed, and being able to get open, being able to find a lot of open space are both Brooks and Hale on that last touchdown plays. They've just been able to outrun this Ocean City team.
Now they're marking the ball back, so I'm guessing there's some kind of penalty on the kick return. The ball is being spotted back inside the 20. Okay. Want to make mention of Lionel Milborn, who's watching. He says he's very proud of these young men and certainly have reason to be the way they're putting this game and this season together. Pitch to the left side across the 20, 25, 30. Across the 40. I like the reaction of the Millville blocker. He didn't want to draw a flag. Meanwhile, Sharp on the run, and it's a big one.
Yeah, Demir White has done a lot of the running from Millville so far, but nice for Zamat to get Sharp involved as well. So you'll probably see Zamat try to get a couple other players involved, as, again, with the running clock and the 35-0 lead.
The ball is being spotted at the 48. I'm not. Oh, okay. That's an ad. Okay. 1st and 10 after that run by Sharp. Gets it again, and he
almost
busted through a nice hole. Naeem Sharp getting into the action right now. Well, we got the clock, and then I guess that shut down the scoreboard completely. Second down for the Thunderbolts at the Ocean City 42. Sharp again, breaking free inside the 35. First down, Naeem Sharp and the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, again, Ocean City just having a really tough time stopping any of this offensive power from Millville. It doesn't matter who has the ball, Millville's able to get something done every time.
1st and 10, 34-yard line for Millville. Handoff. Sharp is getting the workload now. He is going to be met, and now we have a flag. He didn't get much more than a yard.
And it looks like it's going to be a hold on Millville. That's their third penalty. As Timber Creek up 7-0 over Williamstown in the second quarter.
So some penalty yardage being marked off against Millville. And look at that. The scoreboard and clock have reappeared.
So we tick down to under 4.5 minutes in this third quarter.
I mean, we do appreciate the ability to stream this game for you. And we certainly appreciate having the clock. Now, we didn't have it through the first half, and we're going to guess that's somewhat accurate. 4:15 and counting. Again, a running clock with the lead being 35 points. Mainland, you wanted to. Somebody asked about Mainland. There you see 42-7. They're putting a serious hurt on their opponents. And now another flag, and the Yellow Fiesta is beginning.
And that was Demir White on the run, but we'll see what the call is here as the officials are going to talk it over for a second.
Oh, face mask.
That's a face mask, so that will go on Ocean City this time. Their first penalty of the game.
All right, so they'll mark off the 15. It looks like it's still going to be short of a first down. Ball is being put down at the 28-yard line. So it'll be about a long 3 yards to get a first down here. I'm not sure what just went by, but the room rattled. Zamat in shotgun. Drop back, looking, has time to throw. Now he'll run, but he'll get sacked.
Well, that's a dangerous play.
I don't know if he would be called in. Yeah, that's going to be a intentional grounding, if nothing else.
I mean, Zamat was just trying to avoid the sack there, but I think at that point, when you feel yourself getting wrapped up,
just take the loss.
Yeah, just take the loss, because he threw that without even knowing where that was going to go. And fortunately for him, there was no Ocean City player in the vicinity.
Yep. Again, he might have been out of the pocket, but it's just not a smart play. Any way you slice it. So it's a loss of down. The ball spotted back at the Ocean City 39. Well, one of the more unimpressive drives by the Thunderbolts in this game.
Well, you can try a little bit of different stuff, kind of when you're up by this big, and we've seen them go to Naeem Sharp quite a bit on this drive. Demir White has gotten a carry as well. Well, interesting that they did go to throw the ball. I mean, we do have a running clock, of course, so it wouldn't have mattered with the incomplete anyway, but we'll see what Zamat does here. He is going to go back to the air.
He's got his man at the 35-yard line. Hale breaks a tackle inside the 30, has a first down, out of bounds near the 15-yard line. They are just slicing and dicing that Ocean City defense.
And again, just wide open on the side there as he's able to break a couple tackles there and some nice. That looks like Demir White, who made a block to allow Brooks to get down the field a little, or Hale to get down the field.
Trying to see if that ball is inside the 17. We'll call it the 16 as a result of that. 1st and 10. Thunderbolts at the Ocean City 16. A little flip to Hale, looking to get some blockers, but a good open field tackle by Ocean City that time. Number 34 in the tackle, that's Tristan Schmidt, coming up big on defense.
Yeah, Hale tried to get the stiff arm there on Schmidt, but was just overpowered a little bit too much there.
And the design of the plays there, it's a nice quick pitch, but a good read of the play by that man right there, number 34, Tristan Schmidt. Ball is spotted at the 17. So maybe a loss of about half a yard. That's it. Want to say hello to John Spahn, a good longtime friend of mine. He's watching. Just about a minute 35 left here in the third quarter. Millville dominating throughout this game. Quick toss, it's a little underthrown, so that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, Zamont had some pressure coming in on him, so really just kind of had to get that ball. And looked like it was going to be a nice throw, but just a little bit too low there. As Lenape having their way with St. Joe's up 30-0 in the third quarter.
So the ball again at the 17-yard line of Ocean City. A minute left here in the third quarter. Zamont in the shotgun formation. White next to him to the right. Man in motion is Brooks. Zamont looks to his left. Fires across the middle. Knocked down. Intended for Hale. But a good defensive play made by Ocean City. That's number 18 on the play. We'll get you his name here in a short second. That's J.P. Forster making the defensive stop.
And that almost was another touchdown for Teron Hale without that defensive play. As I have to think Millville's probably going to take this to the end of the third quarter. Just 15 seconds left.
Yep, they don't have to run another play before the end of the quarter, so I believe we have seen the end of three quarters. Millville dominating 35-0. As we check out the Delsey score against Hamilton, Delsey putting up a number on Hamilton, 21-0. So we have reached the end of the third quarter with the score Millville 35, Ocean City 0. Back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Thunderbolt area.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
All right, we are back here. It's just about to start the fourth quarter. It's going to be a running clock throughout the quarter unless Ocean City finds a way to get into the end zone. And I don't think they've been really that close to getting into the end zone. One play pass towards the end zone in that first half is the only one I recall.
Yeah, their opening drive was the closest they had gotten to the end zone. They ended up going for it on fourth down, I believe. It was a turnover on downs for Ocean City.
Right.
They haven't come close any time since, and Millville is just at this point methodically going down the field, handing the ball off. We've seen a couple throws from Zamont, but just handing it off to White and Sharp just to kind of get this game going, as Zamont ends up taking the sack as we come back for the fourth quarter.
Yep. Ocean City's Nick Layton with the sack.
And here he is. Zamont was trying to get away from the pressure, but basically just hopped into the arms of Layton there.
It's a good tackle. Meanwhile, Cherokee, the next opponent on Millville's slate, leading Kingsway 20-0. The Thunderbolts will be traveling up there to Marlton, I believe it is, Cherokee Nation, if you will. So turnover on downs by Millville. Ocean City's offense will get the ball next. And they don't seem to be in any particular hurry. Of course, the running clock is in effect, and the Ocean City offense is not even on the field.
I mean, is that kind of a euphemism for this entire game,
I think
maybe?
That's white flag territory is what that is. 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders at the 28-yard line. Millville almost jumped, and I think they might have. Play is called, so we're likely to get an encroachment penalty against the Thunderbolts. So that'll move the ball up to the 33-yard line. 1st and 5 for Ocean City. Millville scoring 4 times in that first half and then adding a touchdown in the second half to set the running clock in motion. And unless Ocean City finds a way to get at least 3 points, that'll be the case for the rest of the game. 10.5 minutes to go. Fake handoff. The quarterback keeps it. Bailey is going to be met right about at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, at best, maybe a yard on that play. But I don't even know if he got that.
See, I know the defensive coaches have to love that because somebody stayed home just in case the quarterback kept it. And that play was made very, very nicely.
And that's why I could never be a defender, because let me tell you how many times I'm watching a game and I get faked out by the play. But of course, I'm not a football player, so that's probably why that happens. But yeah, good awareness there to keep an eye on the quarterback just in case he keeps the ball. And that's kind of, I think, what we're seeing from Ocean City really is they're just handing the ball off, and I think they kind of know, as a nice tackle there behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 9.
That is Jaden Jones with the tackle on Gunther, and it just kind of seems like Ocean City's not necessarily throwing the white flag up, but they haven't thrown the ball at all in this third quarter, or most of that third quarter in this fourth quarter as well. They've pretty much just been running it as well.
Those last 2 runs have lost a couple yards, so it's back at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Ocean City just doesn't seem in any particular hurry to either run a play or find their way down the field either.
3rd and 7 from their own 31-yard line. Walker Bailey in the shotgun formation. Looks to his right, quick toss, has his man, but he drops it. I think that should be incomplete. I don't think he had possession long enough.
Yeah, he looked like he caught it, was about to take a step, but it just fell out of his hands.
Now, they are marking it at the 35, which would make it a completion.
Let's see, he catches it.
He never had it.
It doesn't look like he really ever had the possession of it, but it's just Ocean City just unable to find a way to make anything happen. But
they did move it back, so that was incomplete.
Yeah, Ocean City just hasn't been able to find a way to get anything going during this game. Aside from that first drive, as we mentioned, it's been all Milville all game.
Yeah, they came out firing. We were expecting a running attack, and then they came out firing, and were somewhat successful for a little bit. Meanwhile, this punt rolls inside the 30, and it'll die at about the 27-yard line. So Millville has possession at that spot. 8 minutes left in this one from Cary Stadium. Glad to have you with us here on Quinn Broadcasting, Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting, YouTube Live, Channel 22, and our Instagram. Of course, we want you to subscribe to that as well. You can watch all the different posts that QBC puts on there about all the activities that are going on here at this station.
I hate to be like this, but it's follow on Instagram.
Okay.
You know I have to.
You just showed my age. That's what you did.
You know I have to say
Absolutely. Follow us on Instagram. There you go.
As we're going to take a commercial break here. Milville up 35-0, 7:57 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
And now, back to the game.
Well, a lot of times people enjoy trips to the shore. I know that Millville football is enjoying this trip to Ocean City as they have the ball. Zamont hands off, bouncing off the initial tackle and getting some yards across the 20, 25, 30. That play should have been stopped dead. Meanwhile, it's a first down run for number 17, Aiden Dawkins.
Yeah, so Millville getting a couple of new players onto the field. I don't know that we've really seen Dawkins at all this season, but a nice little run there for him on that first play.
Yeah, this is a good time for Coach Ayala to get some other people in the game, give them a little exposure. The quarterback remains the same, but there are other people in there. As we just mentioned, Kashawn Jones is now in there, number 7. 1st and 10 Thunderbolts. Zamat gets the snap, hands off, and sweeping the right side. Again, some good running room across the 35, still on his feet. And what another great run. Dawkins just keeps on chugging, and he's getting some yards from Millville. Watch the effort here as he bounces off the initial tackle right there.
And look at that nice stiff arm right there as well, number 34. And this is what you want to see, too, if you're Coach Ayala. When these players get their opportunities, Dawkins taking full advantage of it right now.
So 2 yards away from another first down at the 41-yard line. Handoff, now he'll try the right side, first down across the 45. He lands on midfield.
Seems like anybody that gets the ball for Millville has positive yardage so far.
So Aiden Dawkins getting it done. Mainland is pretty much cruising against Clearview. There's your 35-point difference, so that's a running clock there. Mainland 49, Clearview 14. Mainland's another one of those programs that they know how to put up some scores. 1st and 10 from midfield. Again, this time, it bounces off the initial tackle, but the secondary support is going to end that for a loss.
Now, that was still nice by Dawkins to be able to duck under that original tackle, but at this point, Ocean City figured out what was going on here. As Dawkins does everything he can to try and get anything out of that, but just too much pressure there from the Ocean City defense.
Yeah, they had the initial hit, and then 2 more men came in, including number 33. For Ocean City, that would be Tommy Grimley. Shotgun formation once again, and now a power sweep to the left side across the 45, 40, and down at the 35. Everybody runs.
That's number 15, Shamar Collins, getting into the game as well. And yeah, it really is. Anybody that Zamat's handing the ball off to right now, they're breaking off some pretty big runs.
Timber Creek is handling Williamstown 14-0. Second quarter score there.
As you see that play here again.
Good power inside move. The lane opened up, and he just took advantage of it. Good run right there by Shamar Collins.
Well, it looks like we do have an injured Thunderbolt down on the field right now, so we'll take a break here. 4:35 left in the fourth quarter. Millville handling Ocean City 35-0.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
And now, back to the game.
Back to live action here as the Thunderbolts trying to finish off the job here, getting it near the 30-yard line. Again, some different running backs in the game, and Aiden Dawkins really doing a nice job of using his time playing the game to get some yards. Cherokee looking pretty good in the third quarter, 27-0 over Kingsway. The Chiefs will be hosting the Thunderbolts next Friday. Second down from the 30-yard line. Again, a running clock in motion, less than 4 minutes to go. Zamat throws, has a man across the middle, spin move, and that is Brooks again. You just have to admire the talent that this man has.
Just when you thought Brooks was done, there he is.
He does a nice cut to the inside, perfectly timed by Zamat on the throw, and he gets it to the 15-yard line.
It's just amazing how wide open he's able to get on every single one of these catches he has.
That was just a great cut by him to get open. Meanwhile, up the middle going Dawkins, not too much this time. Under 3:15 left. Shawnee and Washington Township in a bit of a battle. So far, the Minutemen leading the Renegades 29-22. in the third quarter. Thunderbolts at the 15, maybe inside the 15-yard line. Second down and about 8. Tight formation to the right side. Brooks is one of those men. Also on the field now is Joseph Zamat, number 4.
Could we see a Zamat to Zamat?
Collins is also out there. Very slow developing play, and it's tipped away. Looked like the Ocean City player got a hand on it. It's number 18 for Ocean City, J.P. Forster. Intended for Teron Hale.
Delsey doing a good job of handling Hamilton in the second quarter. They're up 28-0. Seems like aside from that Shawnee game, we've got quite a lot of blowouts going on around the league.
Yeah. Mainland is certainly getting it done tonight. Final 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Zamat. Hands off. Power run to the left side. Good cut at the inside. Across the 10, 5, and near the goal line. That is Shamar Collins on the run. Boy, that was just a nice design and nice execution. Collins, watch, he takes the ball, sets up his blocks, and then cuts it inside. Great job.
And almost used that power to get into the end zone as he got about a yard or two short.
First and goal to go. Handoff up the middle. Oh, just got hit as he was looking to get across the goal line. That is Aiden Dawkins, who's been very involved in this drive. There was just a slight opening there, and all of a sudden the gate closed. And it doesn't look like he got any gain on it. Final minute of play. Handoff again, sweeping left side, and again he doesn't get in. 3 Ocean City players in on the tackle.
Dawkins is getting about as close as he can to scoring without scoring. But at this point, you have to wonder if, I can't say if Millville maybe isn't trying to score another touchdown here. Is with 35 seconds left, I don't know if they have to run at least one more play, right?
I think they have one more play to run, and this is going to be it here.
And we'll see if maybe third time's the charm for Dawkins, but as he ducks
under a tackle, do they get? Oh, he fumbled. I don't know if he crossed the plane. It's hard to tell from that angle.
They say it's a fumble for Ocean City, but I mean, that's going to be it for this one. It's with the running clock. But we'll take a look here. Dawkins, I thought he may have gotten, but I guess I think he tried to reach over with the ball, and that's where he lost it. But
okay.
Regardless,
but that's
just a solid effort from Millville up and down the field.
They got it done tonight in very authoritative manner. A final score for the Thunderbolts, 35-0 over the Red Raiders of Ocean City. So Millville has its 6-game winning streak now, and they are now 6-1 on the season. The two teams will meet at midfield to exchange the sportsmanship handshakes. We're going to take a final timeout and wrap up the activities here. This game from Cary Stadium in Ocean City, Millville winning it over Ocean City 35-0.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care Health Network has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day, including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Milville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or an email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here, and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network. Ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know.
If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Well, back at Quinn Broadcasting, we are glad that we were able to bring you this game from Ocean City. The stream supplied by Cape Atlantic League streaming service, I guess it is. And not a bad job. We were able to see the game pretty well, and hopefully we described it as well as we could so that you can enjoy it with us. We certainly enjoyed the final result, there's no doubt. Millville tossing the donut at Ocean City. That's right. I don't know if it was an everything donut, probably a plain donut. Nonetheless, it was a 35-0 domination for the Millville Thunderbolts. They got it done through the air and on the ground here. Some final stats here. Rich Van Noy, we want to thank you for your efforts in getting us stats throughout the night here. Going from top to bottom here, Ocean City, Moyer, three receptions, 3 pass caught, 48 yards. Millville's rushing people, let's talk about them a little bit. Naeem Sharp, 4 carries, 50 yards. White had 9 carries, 40 yards. And, of course, a bit of a surprise, they got Latsio Brooks involved in the running game, and he carried the ball twice for 40 yards, but one of those carries went for a 37-yard touchdown that opened up the scoring tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, we continue to talk about how this was the Latsio Brooks show, as he pretty much was everything for Millville. Had the 3 touchdowns in the air and the 1 touchdown on the ground that led the way for Millville. Teron Hale getting in on the scoring as well with that last Millville touchdown. And you guys on Instagram predicted this one pretty well. 96% said Millville was going to win. Sorry to the 4% that said Ocean City. They weren't really able to get. It was more percentage who thought Ocean City was going to win that Ocean City actually scored. Sorry, I know that probably hurts Ocean City, but Millville, just a complete domination in this one from top to bottom, and a good job for Millville being able to get in some of those players too later on in the game, especially Dawkins had got the ball quite a bit in that last drive down the field. Just came a little bit short of a touchdown, but a nice job, being able to get into the game late and make your presence felt.
Yeah, Dawkins had 9 carries for 37 yards, so he made an impact at the end. Millville getting it done from wire to wire. They, of course, forced the running clock rule, the 35 points. Once you get to that point and you're leading by 35 points, the clock continues to run. So that's what they got involved with tonight. For Millville, 4 receptions for Latsier Brooks, 163 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hale, 4 catches, 121 yards, including that 71-yard scamper down the left sideline for the game's final touchdown. He had that 1 touchdown. And reception also for Sharp, 1 for 25. 1 catch, 25 yards for him. Just a lot of numbers for Millville, and they all led up to a big victory, no doubt about it. Just to give you another number, offensive yards for both teams in the second half. Millville, 227 yards. Ocean City, -1.
Yeah, that goes to show you Millville's defense, especially, and even with a big lead, the Millville's defense never let up. You always have that kind of fear when you're up by a big score. You never want to let your foot off the gas. You never want to let another team back in. And Millville did not let Ocean City breathe in that second half, as they weren't able to get anything done, and it almost seemed like they kind of resigned themselves. Especially in that last play where they weren't really in any hurry to get to the line. They weren't in any hurry to make any plays happen. It just seemed like at that point they kind of knew that this game was handily in Millville's favor. But still, just a good job by the defense to not let up that entire game, and really doing a good job of getting in and not letting Gunther be the show for Ocean City. We kind of expected to say his name a lot. And I mean, he was, I think, their only rusher. I don't know that we really saw anybody else get the ball handed off to them. But the fact that Millville was able to shut him down as well played a big role in the defensive side of being able to hold Ocean City to nothing in this one.
Well, he had 60 yards at the half rushing. He finishes 17 carries, 59 yards. So there you have the negative
there's that,
one.
Yep, so the one play that Ocean City ended up really being able to get was that -1 yards. And another thing for Millville, we talked about the penalties. They got into a little bit of trouble kind of late in that game, but penalties at that point really had no deciding factor on the game. I think it was 4 penalties for 45, or like I had it written down somewhere. Yeah, it turned 5 penalties for 50 yards, and it really played no factor in that game. But you still like to see Millville cutting down on those mistakes, especially, and being able to just dominate this game from every facet of the offense, defense, everywhere. And,
of course, they got a lot of people involved in this one offensively as well. You heard the numbers there. Zamat finished with a very, you take these numbers home, 9 for 16, 319 yards and 4 scores, 4 touchdowns. That's not too shabby. That's more than, let's see, quick math here, about 35 yards of reception. And, of course, they had the big touchdowns, the 71-yard touchdown, big-time touchdown plays. So, Millville, 6 penalties, 60 yards. There you go.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, I missed that last one, so appreciate, again, we appreciate Rich Van Noord always keeping solid stats for us to kind of help us out here. And, you take a look at some of the passes from Zamat. We have a 56-yard pass, 25, 59. So, may have only thrown the ball 9 times, but he threw it for pretty big yardage each time, and did a solid job of leading Millville down the field.
Well, we hope you enjoyed tonight's game, because this certainly was enjoyable. If you're a member of the OBG community, that's the big thing, Orange and Blue Gang. I think that's been in use for at least 2 years now. But the Orange and Blue really got it done tonight. 35-0 was the final. I want to thank a few people that are involved. Of course, Rich Van Noord, thank you for the stats. And Pastor Richard F. Myers. All the graphics you saw, the intros, the animations, the graphics, the Let's Get Ready for Kickoff. It's become legendary here in the local community. We thank Pastor Myers for that help in getting these broadcasts to you here on Quinn Broadcasting. If you're not already doing so, follow us on Instagram. No, subscribe.
You want me to take
subscribe.
No. You want me to take care of this one?
You
can go ahead and look us up on Facebook, Quinn Broadcasting, YouTube, Quinn Broadcasting as well, and follow us on Instagram at QBC TV.
all the sorts of outlets. We enjoyed bringing this game. Our director, Ryan Narowski, color commentator, Ariel Melendez, yours truly, Fred Melendez. A big win tonight, 6 in a row for the Thunderbolts. They are now 6-1 on the season with their 6th straight win, 35-0 over Ocean City. Next week, of course, Milville will go to Cherokee. Same situation. We'll be streaming the game for you here on Quinn Broadcasting on all the outlets that we have for you. So join us for that. That promises to be a pretty good game. Cherokee is winning tonight, so I'm sure they'll give Milville quite a bit of competition next week. That is also a 6 o'clock game. So join us next week. Again, our final 35-0 Milville defeats Ocean City. Have a great weekend, everybody.
This has been a QBC television production in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22 and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.